So, Mahito is still alive, huh? So this chapter is kind of like a catch-up chapter just to see where everyone is, because we've been so focused on what's been happening with Mahito and Yuji and Todo. We forgot that there are other things happening, and I'm sure there are people that was wondering what was going on with other people like Maki or Mei. Oh, no. We already know what happens with Mei. So, and it seems like we're getting some type of closure finally of what's going on. So let's get right into it. So this chapter starts with a flashback of what happened before Todo and Nita met up with Yuji. So it's Todo and Nita going to the scene where Gojo got sealed, but he's not there anymore, and it's just like the civilians that's still stuck because of Gojo's domain expansion. Yep, still zombified. So things change a little bit when Todo realizes that Gojo isn't there anymore. So not only is he sealed, but he got taken away by the mastermind of this whole plan going on right now. Why we got this scene, I don't know, but let's move on. So I didn't know the meteorite that Jogo did actually would still be there. I didn't know it was an actual like huge rock that he threw at Sukuna when he was fighting him. So yeah, it's just still sitting there. And Panda actually digs up Kusakabe, and he's just in the rubble with his sword, just chilling there. He's fine. And I'm sure Kusakabe was just sitting there waiting for everything to blow over until he got the green light that everything was like safe and good to go. And then he would leave, but no, Panda found him. And he's like, Panda, that wasn't in the description. That's not what I signed up for. Y'all said Itadori had control of the flesh. What was that? So he basically goes on saying that, yo, if Gojo isn't here to like stop that from happening again, if it does happen again, I'm on the same side of Yuji getting the death penalty. Which I'm kind of confused about, because he's getting the death penalty anyway, so why don't you just help him like get the fingers, and so then he can die and Sukuna can die. It's two birds with one stone. I don't know why he wouldn't be with that plan at all, because if you kill Yuji now, then Sukuna's still out there. There's still more fingers to be retrieved, but I don't know. Next scene is what really gets me confused. We're in Malaysia.
Why are we in Malaysia?
Oh, because Mei is in Malaysia for some reason. Mei and Ui or Yu or something, whatever that French name is, they're weirdos, okay? They were in Malaysia, cuddled up in a bed, and Mei was naked. Why, I don't know. They have the weirdest relationship, but I'm not gonna get into that. The juicy part is in the conversation. Remind me to never say juicy again. So Mei's talking to someone on the phone about how her and her brother almost died, and that they're in Malaysia because of, I'm assuming because of her brother's ability. I don't know, maybe it's like a transportation ability or something, or like a, I don't know. But she's talking to someone on the phone about how they should sell all their stocks, and that the economy's gonna go bad after what happened tonight. Here's what hurt me. The last video I recorded talking about the deaths in Shibuya, I was doing the research and I was going through chapter 120, I believe, and it was the same chapter that Nanami died. And before he died, he was talking about Malaysia, and it'd be nice if he could like retire there. I'm assuming retire, but he was talking about Malaysia, and it so happens that Mei is in Malaysia. So I hope that Nanami is not like into this in any kind of way. I pray that he's not, because I love Nanami. Everyone loves Nanami. I hope that he wasn't in on something with Mei, or just like curse users or something to like have a plan devised about tonight, or just something. I don't know. Maybe there's another group working underneath all of this, underneath the Jujutsu High. I just hope that Nanami's not involved. All I'm saying though is that it is funny that he brought up Malaysia. So I don't want to think about this no more. Let's go to the next part of the chapter. So then we skip to Chozo, and he's still traumatized about how Yuji implanted that fake memory inside of his head. Now it's so scary how impactful that ability is. It's not like a distraction for the moment. Like, it's really stuck in your head and it really bothers you. And I wonder if Chozo or any of the other Curse Wound Death Paintings are going to be allies for Jujutsu High, or the rogue group that Yuji might have after this arc. Because if Fake Geto gets away with Gojo sealed right now, then they're fucked. Basically, the demons won. I don't know what Fake Geto's plan is, which I'm assuming it is that doctor, but I don't know what their whole plan is they have devised. But if Gojo is not there, then that's a huge detriment. We all know how impactful Gojo's appearance itself is, and we already talked about Kusakabe and how there are already people that want Yuji dead now, not when he retrieves all the fingers, but now. So if Gojo's not there and Yuji's still alive and people want him dead, then he probably might have to go rogue, because there's no one to protect Yuji. But I got way off topic just now. But so back to Chozo. Yuji's ability affected him so much. He's questioning like who he is as a person. He's questioning who Yuji is, and he's questioning who he is. And the thing that got me about this is that he was like, "What are you? Not who are you, Yuji? What are you?" And it's funny because back when Mahito killed Nanami, Yuji asked Mahito, "What are you?" He didn't ask, "Who are you?" And that's such a weird question to ask when he killed your master. What are you? And now Choso's saying the same thing. So I don't get what that's all about, but that's also something to point out for whatever reason someone might nitpick at. And last scene, we have Yuji, we have Mahito, and we have Fate Geto. Yuji realizes that that's Geto and that Geto has Gojo sealed. So Yuji wants Gojo back. He's telling Geto to give him back. Obviously, he's not going to give him back. Just, oh, here you go. No, that's not going to happen. So in a nutshell, this scene is basically Fate Geto gives an ancient catfish lesson to Yuji, dominates Yuji, and then obtains Mahito as another cursed spirit at his disposal. You know, I've been saying this, but Okotu, where are you at? Yuji is a match for him. Yuji is not matched for Geto, Fate Geto, whoever, because he still has those same abilities. And this is a quick spoiler for people who didn't read Chapter 0 or Volume 0. Geto, before his fight with Okotu, was actually talking about how people can switch brains and have the other person's abilities still. So if it is the doctor and he switched brains, then it makes sense that he'd still have Geto's abilities. And Yuji's just not ready for any of that right now. I mean, if he had a curse technique or Sukuna's curse technique or something, then maybe he stands some type of chance. But Yuji, I think this is his time to sit down. And maybe next chapter we'll get a description of who this man is, his intentions, and what he's gonna do with Yuji right now. Because it doesn't seem like Yuji is too detrimental in this plan right now, like he's disposable, because there are other fingers. If he dies right now, they can just collect other fingers for Sukuna if the person that's controlling Geto's body wants to like get Sukuna revived, which I don't think that's his plan, but we'll find out next chapter. Okotu. So yeah, share your comments with me and let me know what you guys think is going to happen next chapter, or if you find any more information about how Nanami could be in on it with Mei. So just let me know in the comment section. Like the video if you want to, if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to. Peace.